What's going on, everybody? It is the Naughty Investor here, coming at you with another video. In today's video, we're talking about H.Y.I.Ps and Ponzi schemes and scams and how to avoid them. Let's get into it. So an H.Y.I.P means high yield investment program, as you can see on the Wikipedia page I have up. Now, these are basically Ponzi schemes where each wave kind of pays for the other wave. So let's say you have a wave of, let's call it wave A comes in and you promise them a rate of return, right? The H.Y.I.P, you look on their website and they're like, oh, we promised you 5% daily, right? Which is ridiculous. So 5% daily, and they will usually, one sign that that this program that you're looking at or this project is a scam is they'll have certain days where you can't collect. Now, I don't think this is 100% true, meaning just because a program does this, it means it's a scam. I'm not saying that because technically Steam has waiting periods for conversions and things like that, and Steam is not a scam, but it increases the likelihood when they do this because of the fact that it means that they need extra time to cover their behind. So what happens is Wave A comes in, they get their promised rate of return. Wave B comes into the program because they see all the money Wave A is going to get. So then the H.Y.I.P, the program, they'll take the people who run the program, whoever's doing it, again, these things vary widely, they will take the money from Wave B, say they take 80% of it to pay Wave A, and then they pocket the other 20%. So then Wave C sees that Wave A got paid, and they come in, and the H.Y.I.P, the Ponzi, the people who run it, they pay Wave B with the money from Wave C. So in essence, it's a Ponzi scheme. It's very similar to what Bernie Madoff did, and that kind of was an H.Y.I.P to a certain extent. It wasn't necessarily a program per se, but it was a Ponzi scheme. It was a type of Ponzi scheme, and he is rotting in jail right now. And he was, robbing old ladies and people who don't really understand investing. And that's why it's so important to educate yourself on investing. Always do dual research. Don't just ever listen to one person. Always look on a variety of different opinions, and always be smart with your money, and always be diversified. Never put your money into too much into one thing. Look, I love cryptocurrency, but I don't have everything in cryptocurrency. I do own a bit of stocks. I do own a bit of real estate. I do own a little bit of precious metals. Now, I do own probably a lot of cryptocurrency, probably more than I should, but it's still, I'm diversified, okay? So that's the important thing you have to take away. And for H.Y.I.Ps, now, if I'm going to say this, take this away. If you're going to get one thing away from this video, take this away, because I know a lot of people, they look at them, oh, they're promising 5% return a day, all this crazy stuff. Here's what you need to realize. If you're going to invest in an H.Y.I.P, I wouldn't do it. I would advise against it. But if you're set on it, treat it as a gamble. Treat it as no different than buying a lottery ticket. Because could you make money with the H.Y.I.P? Yes, you could. If you get in quickly and you get out before it crashes, you could technically make money with the H.Y.I.P if you get out before the whole thing falls apart, because it's a Ponzi scheme, it's a pyramid scheme. But does that mean that you should do it? Of course not. So generally what I would say is don't invest in them, but if you're going to, treat it no differently than buying a lottery ticket. Don't expect to win. If you do, great, there's been people who made a lot of money off these scams, but I would definitely advise against it, and I hope you guys do not invest in any H.Y.I.Ps. And if anyone has any questions about a project they're looking at, or some type of online project, whatever, feel free to comment them. I'll try my best to get back to everyone who I could. I also have a Patreon if you definitely want me to answer your questions, link in the description. But even if you just comment on the videos, I will try to get back to as many people as I could. But YouTube doesn't notify me of every comment for some reason, because YouTube is kind of stupid. But whatever, guys, I hope you got some informative advice away from this. H.Y.I.Ps, anything promising a rate of return, I would kind of avoid. Anything promising that looks kind of sketchy, that is basically waiting for another period, anything that doesn't tell you where the revenue was coming from, I would generally avoid. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share it, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.